Is height important to you? I love that you just did that.
As a model who's like,
No, in men.
I'm gonna get there.
Oh.
But yes.
No, yes or no? Is it?
Yes, of course
Okay.
it is. Men have so many requirements for what they are looking for in women. I have very few specifications, and it's all vibe based, really. If you're a good person and you treat me well, and also if you are tall, and if you are funny, and you love yourself, and maybe handsome, have skills, are ambitious. Like, if you are a well-rounded person and you are tall, that's kind of like you're checking every box for me.
By the way, height is not important for me.
Just so y'all know.
I really don't care about that.
Word to the wise.
I actually already asked this, but do you think men and women can be friends? I just want to hear your opinion. No.
I think it's very nuanced. I think gay men and women can be the bestest of friends. We can be girls and gays together, and we can live out the rest of our lives.
We're talking about straight men.
Yes, I think straight men will be your friend, and they will say that they are just your friend. But if the day ever came that you decide, you know what, let's try, he's waiting for that fucking day. Like, it's definitely going to happen. And if not, he will wait and make it happen. And like, it's the long game that they're playing, these like guy friends. Unless you are genuinely just like, that's just the homie, I have no sexual attraction to her. Even then, I still feel like if you're drunk enough, if you're desperate enough, you're like, well, we never tried it. Like, don't you even want to like see and explore? So
I think it can maybe happen if the guy is not attracted to the girl.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, if the guy thinks like,
can I wear your sunglasses? I really can't see. Hi, I'm back.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they have to have zero baseline attraction. Like, they literally have to think of you as like nothing to them. And like, do you even want to be friends with someone who like, it's like, I think my friends are hot, I think my friends are attractive in their own way, even if they're not my cup of tea. So like, I don't want to be friends with someone, a straight man, just because he thinks like I'm like the ugliest bitch to walk the earth. Like, like,
I don't think I care. If we could actually be friends, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It's not up to me. It's not up to us. I think it's just a conditional type of friendship with straight men.
Another thing I can't stand is when guys like my friend and then they're like, oh, can you put in a good word for me? And it's like, no, figure it out by yourself.
If it's the homie and like,
no friend, don't care, figure it out alone.
For me, I have some sympathy. If you are a good guy, if you are good, and I could genuinely see you with this person, I will play Cupid, and I've done it before, and I've been successful.
Yeah, but if it goes wrong, it goes back to you. So
exactly.
Best to not get involved. What do you think about when men touch you? This is going to sound way more loaded than it's meant to be, but it can be like this, or like this, or like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I think it's unnecessary, and it's their way to like get access. Really.
Do you know what I think it is? It's a way for them to see if you're interested.
Yeah, of course. That's like that's literally what body language and like physical touch is like all about. Because with my girlfriends, like, we're like hugging, we're kissing, we have like a dynamic, us women, between each other, because we know like I'm not coming on to you.
Have you ever touched a guy like that?
Like my friends, yeah, but I'll be like, good to see you.
I've done like this, or this.
Yeah. I wouldn't touch a thigh. I think a thigh is like inherently a little bit sexual.
I will touch my guy friends like this because I'm excited to see them.
Yeah, exactly. That's different. And if a man did, good to see you, like, sure, keep it cute, but like, don't go any further.
I think it's like the energy behind it that throws me off.
Yeah. I don't like, my pet peeve is like when there will be like plenty of space between us. This will be like in a public setting, like in a club or
always
event,
in a public setting,
and they like touch your back to like get by you. God. I'm like, you didn't have to do that. You know what I do when I'm trying? Excuse me, or also just turn to the side, like, because they're like.
I love how you're like doing it while explaining it.
Like they're trying to do a dance or something, and also like touching, especially if my back's exposed. I'm like, you can't touch my back. You can look. It's fine. I like my back.
I don't know, guys. It's funny because we just said sometimes we touch our male friends in a friendly way, but sometimes like when guys do it, you really have to know You just have to know what you're doing because it can really rub off a woman the wrong way.
Exactly. I mean, it's all just like unspoken rules and body language and like context, which men don't really, they're not, that's like not their strong suit. Like with women, it's like we can read a room immediately. We can like read a guy's intentions just by looking into his eyes. But like men think that if you make eye contact with them walking down the street, they're like, oh, she's in. Like eye contact with
Can I
men.
share something?
Go ahead.
In my last relationship, I'm just friendly like that. I make eye contact with everyone.
Yeah.
And I just I kind of understood that when I moved to America to not make eye contact with everyone, but I would literally just be looking at people in the eye and my ex would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're giving off the wrong signals.
Right.
But in the UK, I don't think it's like that.
No.
Here it's very different.
I don't really
It
think
means you want to sleep with someone if you look at them too long.
yeah, and give them a smile, God forbid. Because I'm from the South. I'm from a small town too. So like we all just, hey, how's it going? How are you? How's the family? Like you talk to people. But like here in like big cities like New York, LA, Miami, if you're just trying to be polite because they're the only person crossing you on a sidewalk, God forbid, and you just men are like, oh, shit.
In Sex and the City, what character would you be?
What character do you think I'd be?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think I mean a lot of people are like a mix. I think my biggest mix is Carrie and Samantha. Cause
yeah, I can see that.
And they are kind of like polar opposites in
what
certain
about
ways.
Miranda?
Miranda, I see myself as Miranda too because she's a bit more like logistical. I would probably say like 40-40-20. So 40% Carrie, 40% Samantha, 20% Miranda. I don't really see much of Charlotte at all.
I love Charlotte.
I was about to say that's what I was gonna say for you is Charlotte and Carrie. I feel Charlotte, Carrie.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they're like, and I see each of them. I've rewatched Sex and the City like so many times, watched the movies, whatever. I see each of them as like different elements in the zodiac as well. I can't remember what exactly, but I think going based off intuition, I'd say Samantha.
Oh, you look pretty. Do that again.
I think based on intuition, I'd say Samantha is a fire sign. Miranda is earth sign. Carrie is air, and Charlotte's water. If you're an astrology girly, let me know what you think about that.
By the way, who is your favorite character? Mine is Samantha and Charlotte and Miranda. Carrie is the least favorite character, but I do really love her.
You can love her, you can hate her, but she's fucking real.
I don't hate her.
A lot of people hate her.
I don't think I would hang out with her.
I think I would, and she'd be that friend that I have that keeps complaining about the same situation, and I would put up with her the way Samantha puts up with her. It's like I told you what to do. You can
That's
still
true, actually.
You can still come and hug. We can go get a drink and talk about it, but like I'm not gonna like shut you out or be your yes man either, because I don't yes man my friends. Like I'm not gonna tell you something just so you can hear it. I'm gonna tell you what I think because that's what you came to me for.
Another thing, I watch Sex and the City a lot, like when I can't think of something to watch. The men in that show, I'm just like, oh, I wouldn't date any of them. No, I don't get it.
It's jarring. I mean,
would you date any of the guys on that show?
Aiden.
Oh yeah, Aiden.
I don't know if I'd marry him or like take him that seriously, but he's a man. He's like a woodworker. He like is like down for Carrie. He tries to instill better habits in her.
Do you mind your boyfriend having female friends?
I don't mind it, but like
you don't love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my like not shining moments, I do get a bit like, well, this girl did this and this and this, and I like dig into tiny little things that are like nothing. Honestly, maybe sometimes just to make something out of nothing, make a mountain out of a molehill, if you will. Especially because I don't really have male friends for him to like feel that way about.
You don't have any male friends?
I do, but like not like that I hang out with like that.
Acquaintances, I mean.
Yeah, I do have male acquaintances.
What is something that guys do that really turn you off? I want to go first. I cannot stand when men boast about their life and they just talk about themselves constantly. It literally makes me want to run a mile. I can't stand it.
I literally, when I was having lunch today, we're sitting outside and this couple sits down and you could tell they're like probably like a first date, second or third date.
I can never tell. How can you tell though?
The tension and just like the topic of conversation and the body language, like you can just tell.
Really listen to people.
Yeah, yes, I do. I do listen to people. I'm a good listener. I'm an active listener. And him and I, we're both like actively listening because like when you're in a relationship for so long, you don't have to like talk all the time. Like we're just sitting there eating our avocado toast, being like, and talking about our day here and there. But like they sit down, this couple, and like he immediately tries to start talking about like his dad. So my dad, when I was younger, and like he just kept getting cut off.
It's like an interview.
Yeah, that's literally how it felt. And the thing is, she didn't ask. And like men just like to talk about themselves a lot of the time, especially when it comes to first dates, second dates, these kind of like preliminary dates. It's like they're trying to prove something, but like that's not how you win a woman's affection. Like ask questions about them, and then you can say, so you say like, oh, what's your relationship like with your dad? And you're like, so my dad, but this guy literally just kept repeating himself, and he kept getting cut off by like a helicopter or like a siren, or like the server would set something down. And me and my boyfriend both noticed, and like I wrote something down in my notes app, and I was like, that would be a funny skit. Like a bit is just like men on first dates. Like every time he tries to talk about himself, like you just get censored. It's like, brah, wrong answer. Until you get it right and like ask a genuine question about the person sitting across the table from you, instead of just talking to hear yourself listen. Like to listen, talking just to hear yourself talk, which is what I think a lot of men do a lot of the time, and I don't have time for it. I didn't ask.
Yeah, same. Stop
That's
doing that.
crazy. I
Thank
didn't
you.
ask.